Hey Ranger Nation, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at Steel, or as it says, Silver Ranger. You kind of think they would have put Steel because they knew exactly what his names were. So let's have a look. You get a lovely picture of Steel in the background. You get, obviously, Steel there. You get his Morph Key, his weapon, his kind of like attack thing, which I've never seen him use, but oh well. And it says you can put the key in. On the back, you've got a really cool kind of like photo, and it does show you here that this is for one of the other waves. So you've got Red Ranger, you've got Gold Ranger, you've got Drillatron, and then you've got Evox. And then obviously you can see that you can attach it here. You've got all those weapons. You've got Gold in the background, and then you've got Devon obviously right there. Shows you how to attach the keys. At the top, nothing. At the bottom, just the barcode. So let's open up this bad boy and have a look inside. And here is Steel. I've got to admit, I really like the look of this costume. His Ranger form is really, really cool. And I'm hoping that we get his robot body. I think that might come out, or if it's out already. So it'd be kind of nice to have all of them. But this looks absolutely cool. I really love the way that here is like his sunglasses. I have just noticed there's a little bit of paint missing, but I'm not really bothered about that. It does look a bit dirty, but I think for what you pay, it's a little bit but again, it's not bad. I have noticed that his arms are really kind of easy, so I don't know if the joints need kind of like tightening up or something. But the way that you can see the sort of texture along here on the silver and the black, it's really, really nice. The blue works. Obviously, the kind of the transport thing isn't silver, or gold, whatever color it is in the series. But again, not really bothered about that because I think it just kind of it works with this one. And then obviously you've got on the shoulders, you got these parts here, which I don't know if they add something to the series. So that's cool. I just really don't like the fact that the arms are really loose so far. The helmet looks fine. I love the black lines, which is just there. And then obviously the Go Busters or the Beast Morphers Grid Battle Force is there. It looks kind of cool. It does look like a leather texture, which I think is cool. But let's have a look at the rest of it. Why do I keep saying cool all the time? Let's move on to the next part. We're looking at here, we can see, again, as I point out, it says GB, Go Buster, or Grid Battle Force. Now, here are the gauntlets, which I think really make this and stands out compared to the rest. There's black kind of molds in a little bit, which is fine on the joints. You don't normally see that sort of stuff. You just literally see just one. And then does his hands? Oh no, wait for the test on that one, but this looks like his hands don't. Silver, you've got the kind of the Sentai glove look, which I'm glad that they've added in. And then you can see that you've got the creases here and here for his trousers. You've got the kind of lines there, which I think are on all the other Rangers. But yeah, not bad. Having a look at the legs here, boots are fine. I don't think there's any kind of change that you would have from the show. Everything looks proper okay, I think. It do kind of remind me of wellies or Wellington boots, if you don't know, if you're watching this from outside the UK. You got the blue, which is just there. It's tiny bled in, but I'm not bothered because you can't really see it. I can only see it because I'm looking at it zoomed in a tiny bit. You've got the creases in the top of the boots. That's about it. Looking here, you've got, again, the back of the boots. There's not much. I love the fact that you can see his ankles here. I didn't think robots had ankles, but cool. Back of the boots are fine. And then you've got the joints there, which are normal. The back, you can see you've got the belt. Like you've got the thing where they keep the seal, the clip at the back, which I'm glad they've included. It looks like he's got a bit of a utility belt, and you can see more of the sort of the leather texture there. There is a little bit, not damage, but it looks like there is a bit there. You can see even on here, it looks like you have to for that just to stick up, you have to put it back a bit, which is weird. But this kind of reminds me of like Go on Wings, the Go Rangers from RPM, like Gem and Gemma. So I kind of really like that. But I really love the gauntlets. They work really, really well. And then we can see that you have some detail of these straps there. Moving to the back of the helmet here, you can see that because they look like shades, it works really well. It looks a bit kind of like damaged, which I'm going with battle damage. Top parts here, this again reminds me of like RPM. just there. I love the fact that there's detail on it and not just left. And then, yeah, I think that's pretty much for what you get. Let's do an articulation test. Now, the boots don't move. That is fine. That's actually as normal as the rest with the knee joints. Yeah, like that. That's fine. Legs move. They're a bit kind of loose. So, like, that one is... I don't know what it is. I think the joint really needs to be kind of adjusted to be made tighter. That moves around way too easily. You can move it, which I like, and then you can move the arms. Doesn't move like the wrist joints. That kind of thing, I like. That's fine, but I do think, like, just then I thought it was just going to come out. I was like going to go, really? That one doesn't move as much. That's really weird. You have to really kind of push it for that. That moves okay, but I do think that they really needed to tighten the joints up on that one. I think that's just it. And the head, there you go. The head does move. But yeah, not too bad. Looking at his blaster, I really love the detail. That coming out would be perfect, but obviously not. They're not going to do it for this one. But the detail on that is absolutely stunning. Very easy color, gold and a bit of black. But I really love the fact that they've gone to town on it. This, I don't know if this is a thing, but I don't think I've seen him in the series use something. But it wouldn't be the first time when toy companies just add stuff that is never used. Because you kind of think, like, compared to something like his Morpher, this here would be kind of painted a little bit, so I think they just threw this in. If it has been used in the series, then let me know down below in the comments. So, very last, let's look at this. Push the button.
I'm half human, half robot, and totally awesome. Beast Morphers, let's go! I'm half human, half robot, and totally awesome. Rangers, it's go time. Let's go! Unleash the beasts. I'm half human, half robot, and totally awesome. Beast Morphers, let's go!
Okay, that was horrible. I really don't know why they didn't give it a bit more life. I know that they wanted to make it like a robot, but that just, to me, was horrible. So that I absolutely hate. Here we go. We've got the key. I'm guessing it's meant to look like a bug, but it actually, to me, looks like a panther. So there's not really much detail to it. I'm just not happy about that sound. That's really put me off the whole, not the figure, but just what they thought about it. You think that they'd be able to sort it out and go, this is how we're going to have him, not, you know, I much prefer his series voice than that. But yeah, let's wrap this up. And there we go, Ranger Nation. There is Steel. I've got to admit, it's a really nice looking figure. I generally really like most of it. But one thing I have found is that his legs here, when you try and stand them up, it feels like they've been moved forward and it's out of joint. So when trying to, like, stand them up properly, it takes a while. I really love his weapon. I think that's really nice. But again, the whole little thing, I can't remember if he uses it in the series. You know, that's something cool. But I don't think I'll be posing him with it. And the key, I absolutely hated that. I think having that sort of voice, I know that obviously the toys are made way ahead of time. You kind of think you'd have a sort of idea of what you were going to have. But apart from that, the figure is absolutely fine. I probably would have made the arm pieces a lot stronger. Not really weak, but apart from that, it's a really good looking figure. I can't wait to add the Gold Ranger to my collection and the whole rest of this. I really hope that we're going to get him in a Lightning collection. I think that would be kind of cool. Just hope that they have better joints. But with that, I'm going to leave it there, Ranger Nation. What are your thoughts? Do you have the same issues that I have? Are you going to collect him? What are your thoughts? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you've enjoyed this video, then why not hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as that cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop. And as always, Ranger Nation, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.